Hey, good morning, traders. Start the week off here. What I'm looking at here on the markets. We came down last week. We broke the neckline high for a potential head and shoulders build out. This being the head up here above this shoulder right here. Potentially a double top shoulder right there. Forming here as a potential head and shoulders. We're into that neckline high this morning, trying to find buyers to push out above early on this morning. We'll see how it plays out, and we'll go from there. Okay, guys, we're currently trading above our monthly 5 MA. So basically, in my opinion, the bullish trend is still valid as long as we stay above our monthly 5, and that is the case this morning. Edges to the bulls, but we are potentially into resistance early on this morning. Okay. Our risk on area of the market, the Qs and the Russell, we actually did come all the way down to the monthly 5 already to kick off the first half of the FANG names reporting. As we have seen rotation out of some of the Magnificent Seven, causing a little bit of worry into the broader markets. And we have the rest of the Mag 7 reporting this week with Google and Amazon and some of the other flyers, all of them except for Nvidia, pretty much are reporting the rest of this week. We're coming right off that monthly 5 already with those two still reporting. Okay, guys, so be very mindful of that going forward here. Okay, we're potentially into a not a significant resistance, but we do have the potential of a lower high resistance here on the Qs this morning. Okay, guys, so be very mindful of that. Okay, but we are potentially coming off of a major support area, a higher low support area this morning, so we have to be mindful of that as well. Okay, IWM, the Russell guys. Russell this morning, potentially into the neckline high here on the Russell. This could be ahead of a bigger head and shoulders pattern. This here is the prior swing high, a potential bigger time frame head, setting up for a move back down to the lower neckline down here around the 247.50. That is definitely a potential. This has been holding out better than the rest of the market. Um, so let's definitely keep this one on watch. This is typical. You break the trend line, do the back test for a bigger move lower. So let's definitely keep this one on. This one's still well above the monthly 5. And this is one of our most risk-on areas in the market. Still well above, giving us a pretty solid indication the bullish trend is still intact, and we should be looking to buy the dips. These were all 0 DTEs. Now, all of a sudden, starting last week, we have 0 DTEs in stocks like Apple, currently trading under the monthly 5 MAs. Okay, guys, so we are currently technically bear flagging post earnings on Apple this morning. So be mindful of that, taking it forward on these megatech names. Where are they trading in relation uh, uh, to their monthly 5 MAs? That means monthly 5 exponential, monthly 5 SMAs, and this is currently trading below both of them. So be mindful of that. This is technically a bear flag until proven otherwise. Microsoft, that is definitely in a bear flag. Right there, that line right there represents the monthly 5 MA. We are clearly trading below that. So heads up on that. Bear flagging. NVIDIA. It is just holding on to our right here, that blue line. That is our monthly 5. We are trending on the monthly 5. So heads up on that. Looks like we are, um, we look below middle last month. Now we're still defending it. So this is more bullish than bearish till proven otherwise. So be very mindful of that. We're kind of just digesting the move here. Okay, need some sort of breakout to get more confidence on that one. Tesla. Tesla, we're losing the monthly 5 this morning to kick off February. I'd be very concerned about trying to be long on Tesla. We're post earnings breaking a major moving average. I'd much prefer to be short Tesla going into the month of February. So this one here is going to be on top watch, looking for the short confirmation on Tesla to take that short. So this is one of my top watches in today's session. Tesla. I did NVIDIA. Um, we do have these other guys. IVs are really jacked. You got Amazon holding above the monthly 5. It's a heads up on that. This here is buy the dip until proven otherwise. Remember, the earnings are coming out here this week, so that this thing could blow up really quick. So be very mindful of that. Another one, been really doing well, is Google. We're well above the monthly 5, uh, hugging this trend line. We are not trading below that early this morning, but it's definitely something to keep on watching. The number of times that we have tagged this thing and could not rocket ship away from it. The fact, just the magnitude of times that we're hitting there and not able to break out. But earnings are this week. I wouldn't think you'd get a big sell off until those earnings do come out. That could just ride that line until those earnings hit. Another one, Avgo, Broadcom. These are all zero DTEs now, so you can come in and they expire today. Okay, we are trading still below the monthly 5, so this is bear flagging. Okay, guys, so be very mindful on Broadcom. Post earnings, it's bear flagging. My main point being is these megatechs, the ones that are reporting, most of them are bear flagging. So be very mindful of that. Okay, and I can't remember if Meta is part of the zero DTEs or not. Let me double check. Yep, Meta's part of it. I didn't draw that one out. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Okay, guys, these are simple moving average and exponential moving average on the monthly, and we are holding above both of those. So you buy the dip. Buy the dip is in the play here for Meta. You want, as long as we hold this low right here, basically 693. As long as we're holding that 693, bullish case is solid here post earnings on Meta. So that is the one that is giving us a bullish case, where the others are not. So let's definitely keep that one on watch going forward here. So now with the introduction of these zero DTEs on these mega caps, we actually they need to develop a VIX indicator just for the mega caps, the FANG names, the zero DTEs, FANG names, and we currently don't have that. So just be very mindful. We'll probably be seeing that product come out in the next few months, a volatility indicator just for those zero DTEs, because the volatility in these names is likely to be sustained higher than the broader markets because of the acceleration in the zero DTE universe. So be very mindful of that. Palantir is reporting this week, so let's definitely keep this one on watch. We have lost our monthly 5. It's involved in the software, the bearish software industry. The earnings have not actually hit the tape. Microsoft's already getting hit. We have to be concerned that a continuation of software weakness is going to potentially seriously unwind the Palantir rally here. So be very mindful. Look at this explosive rally in Palantir. This could get pretty ugly on those earnings, since we do have rotation out of software names going on this earnings season so far. Another one I have on watch, and that is Salesforce. We're down into what has potentially been a support area here on Salesforce. So we want to definitely keep this one on watch going forward here. Okay. Another one I do want to mention is on the zero DTE front. That's IBIT. We are having a gap down this morning. I would be looking for that gap to not fill. So let's keep an eye on this one for a gap not to fill here on IBIT, as we are below the monthly 5 MAs, trending lower here on IBIT, so Bitcoins. So heads up on that. Does not look supported here. So trend is down, you want to stick with the trend on that. One last thing I'm going to show you here. Sometimes flipping the chart over makes it a little bit easier to tell. I put negative SMH. So as we can tell, at late Friday afternoon, we had a change in character on SMH. We broke the accelerated downtrend that's been going on for a couple weeks now. So we have lost our momentum driver. As long as that trend line was intact, the momentum was bullish on SMH, and now all of a sudden we're in now since we broke that, it's hard to tell which direction we're going to go, and the momentum's not necessarily on our side. It doesn't mean it's bearish, but it does mean that momentum bulls are likely not to step up in the short term here. So let's definitely keep this on watch for our semiconductors. So that's all I've got, guys. Basically, the main indices, they're still looking good for the bullish side in the markets. We're getting a little bit of warning out of the semiconductors, along with, we had the precious metals all blow up last week. And just things breaking under the hood, and plus with our crypto breaking down last week as well. So we do have a lot of things that are not looking as kosher as they did a week ago. So be mindful of that. This is how bigger corrections happen. You have a series of smaller things break, and once you get enough of them, then a bigger cycle reset happens.